Be cute or piss off transphobes, trans people. Yeah, honestly, I can both be cute and piss the transphobes off simultaneously. And you know what? It feels good every single time that I do it. So yeah, I thrive off of knowing that this cup here is full of transphobe tears. Honestly, it makes for a really good coffee. I gotta say, it makes for fantastic coffee. So thank you so much for seething and crying over me, JK Rowling. No one cares for you. Hello there, everybody. It's Kat, probably better known as Cafe Foxtail, and today I'm here to bring you some trans memes. If you get the reference, amazing. Anyways, here's the trans memes. God created man and woman. Satan made gays and transgender. Genesis 5:2. Thanks, Satan. Yeah, thanks, Satan. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Like, well, I guess it's not Jesus Christ anymore now, is it? It's Satan, isn't it? Well, thank you, Satan. You have done an amazing job. And I know a lot of people out there are very grateful for being able to have free will and the ability to actually be themselves. So, yeah. Mom, yesterday at 7:20 p.m. Mommy, I think I'm a boy. Whew. I thought you were gonna say Republican. Based, Mom. Based response from your mother. Absolutely amazing. Like that should always be the response of just like, oh, you're a boy? Oh, thank God you're not a Republican. Heck yeah. Spyro got me like, ooh, fabulous. My absolute favorite. Yummy pickles. I love pickles so much. They're absolutely amazing and fantastic. And can I please have more? Listen, there's an entire redeem on my streams, which by the way, you should go follow me on twitch.tv/cafefoxtail, of where people can throw pickles at me, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's so good. All stemming from the fact that I said that I like to eat my wife's pickles and she'll eat my, what was it again? Oh, right, it was someone has a gender you don't understand. That's how stuff works sometimes. I don't understand French, but the language still exists! Yeah, no, exactly. Like, listen, things aren't always going to make sense, and they don't have to make sense. It's not that hard to be not an asshole, and just accept your people for who they are, and just allow them to be themselves. So, yeah, it's just mind your own business. That's what it really comes down to. Mind your own business and don't worry about it. Like, who cares? If it's not impacting you and it's not like causing any harm, then it's not really an issue. And I know some of you are like, oh, about the children. Fam, people have been using that excuse as a scapegoat to like discriminate against whatever group that they possibly want to. And they also do the same thing for women. Like, oh, well, we're just trying to protect women. So it's like the racist back in the 60s. So anyways, Jesus Christ. It's just the same argument over and over again, used by the same people. When are people going to learn? Ugh. I think I found where they store the gender fluid. Transcube. Thomas. Oh, wait! Is that where all the gender is? Oh, quick, somebody open it. Frickin' Pandora's box. Open that stuff now. Let it out. Let it out. Oh my God, so many people would be so happy. Of course, for those who want to partake, of course. Not so fast, gender identity. Meet my new friend. I'm still here. Still cis though! Yeah, it's still going to be there. And you know what? It's going to hit even harder whenever you come to the realization that you are not cis. So deny it all you want. It's coming for you. It's coming for you. How I want to laugh. How I laugh. Are you gendering a laugh? Are you gendering a laugh? Are you actively gendering a laugh? This needs to go into r/pointlessly gendered. Anyways. Girl, stop it. I'm gonna go get my broom really fast and I'm just gonna hit you off the head and be like, stop gendering your voice. It is neutral. We only see it being like this because of society, and stop it. Stop. You don't see my voice being masculine now, do you? No? All right, shut it. I don't wanna hear a single word from you. I don't care how you sound when you laugh. Your laughter is absolutely beautiful and amazing, and I love it. So continue laughing. Oh my God, how many times am I gonna have to go grab that broom? You're late. A transition is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is it early. It arrives precisely when it means to. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's never too late to transition, and it doesn't matter when you start transitioning. It could be whenever you're like in your teens, or in my case, like my late 20s, or in your 30s, or in your 40s. Hell, some of the stories that I was reading, people were starting their transition in their 60s. So like, if people are transitioning in their 60s and they're feeling much better about their gender, you can transition as well. It's really not that hard. You are never too old to start transitioning. All right, now then, go put on that outfit that you really want to try on the new name, try out the new pronouns, and just see how you feel. If you really enjoy it, then transitioning is going to be right for you, okay? You're going to be fine, sweetie, and we'll get through this together, and you'll have a lot of people supporting you on the way, all right? Okay. Good.
Boys can't like girly stuff. You're just a confused femboy who want to promote the idea of how a real woman should be.
I'm a trans tomboy.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to be a girl when you want to act manly? You're just a confused and perverted manly guy who fetishizes tomboys and want to invade women's spaces. Oh my god.
Well, trans tomboys exist. Like, hi, I'm one, but also at the same time, like, not acting manly. Like, it's just, I'm a girl who enjoys, like, maybe more masculine things, or who, like, wants to present more masculinely, but, like, I'm not a man. And that's, like, the key difference. It's just, like, it's the same thing with, like, trans femboys. Like, they're still men who just want to, like, be feminine. Like, that's A-okay. Once you, like, this all just comes down to, like, just deconstructing, like, the gender binaries and just allowing people to express themselves on however they want. Because, like, once you, like, get rid of that rigidness and you allow for people to just express themselves, oh my god, you'd be surprised at like how many people would finally feel free to like either be more feminine or more masculine, but they haven't felt the ability to do so because they didn't think that they could, and so they just felt like they were constantly just like oppressed by the system that society has like forced onto them. So yeah, listen, we're just all human, man. Transmasc Vocaloid, where the top scars look like this. Wait, musical notes? Okay, that's actually kind of sick. I want to see that. I know there has been some like pictures of Trans Miku. Could we get a Trans Miku with like with this? Like his top scars are this. Ooh, actually that'd be kind of sick, and I would really enjoy that. Top surgery tats. Okay, I know we just talk about the trans Vocaloid, but oh my god. Hello? Guys, these are sick. Oh my god. I love this for you all. This is absolutely amazing. Yes. All I have to say is yes. Great work. Trans men. I am a man despite my upbringing and what other people may think. Cis men with fragile masculinity. No, I'm a man. I can't eat pink ice cream. It's gonna make me a girl. Suffer. No, seriously, suffer. A cry. See, honestly, guys, men, trans men, I'm so happy that you were able to build yourself up and you were able to make yourself the way that you wanted it to be and the way that you see yourself. That is fantastic and amazing, and I'm very proud of you for being able to do that. Congrats, you Chads. You've done absolutely amazing. Comment on what it's like being trans in a British secondary school. Stories. You will never be a woman. Thank you. Why are you saying thank you? Accidental ally. Yeah, they will never know the difference between like trans men and trans women. They immediately think that being trans like means being a trans woman, so going from male to female. They never really consider like female to male, and so it just really throws a wrench into everything about them of just like what they're trying to do. Like, they're just idiots. They're dumb. So, don't tell me. I'm questioning my gender in Trump's fascist United States. Yep, and my entire family is transphobic. Most likely. Bring it on. Yeah, for all of you who are just not figuring out that you're trans and you're starting to come out, I just want you to know that you're not alone and that you're going to get through this. We, as a community, got through Trump's first 4 years, and we're not going to just idly sit by when he's in his second 4 years. So know that you're not alone. Know that you've got people around you, and even if you have fascist family, I want you all to remember you have found family. You have people who care for you the way that you are and who you are. So just know that you're not alone. Somewhere, a 13-year-old girl just had the thought, I wish I was a boy for the very first time. I know, right? It's really sad. Hopefully she has someone in her life to tell her she's perfect just the way she is. I'm giving him testosterone. Yeah, I'd give him the blockers. I would give him the blockers. I would give him the blockers so that way he had the chance to be able to figure out who he was. And, if it turns out that he isn't trans, then, then fine, good for her. But if he is trans, then good for him. Let kids decide. Let kids figure it out. If they have these questions and they're not really sure, they should be able to make that decision on their own. Listen, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of getting permission from doctors and their parents and therapists. And yeah, there's just a lot that they already have to go through. So I'm giving him the blockers. I'm for sure giving him the blockers. My feelings when they say I'll never be a woman. Okay, so this is like two-folded, right? Because like it could be a trans woman who like passes super well, and you're just kind of like, what are you talking about? Clearly, look at this person. That's a woman. Well, at the same time, this could also be a femboy who is just like a trans femboy who's just like, yeah, you're so right. I will never be a woman. So like, amazing. I see this for like both sides, and honestly, I kind of really love it for that. That's fantastic. Be your happiest little like girly self, or your most like the happy like femboy self. Love that. When I played video games as a kid, there was always the age-old question: are you a boy or are you a girl? I could choose, be who I wanted to be in a world where everyone saw me for me. I mean, that's kind of the great thing about video games, right? Especially like even like D&D as well. You're able to be the person that you want to be, and the game just runs with it. It doesn't really honestly care what your gender is. It doesn't care who you are outside of the game. It only cares about the person that you are inside the game, and being able to like express yourself in a way that allows for you to just be your most like accurate self. It feels great. And I feel like that's why video games and TTRPG games are always just like this great escape for queer people, like people within the queer community, because like being able to express yourself and being able to like test things to see how you would like them feels good, and you were then able to discover yourself a lot easier and a lot better. So yeah, video games are a great way to escape from reality and just be yourself. Doesn't matter what your gender is or your sexuality or how you identify, you just get to be yourself, and the game affirms that, which honestly is amazing. Going to buy a new pair of tennis shoes. Excuse me, do you have a size 8.5? Oh, those are women's shoes. The men's section is over there. Never again. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this right now. Shop online. No, seriously, shop online. Like seriously, if you already know the size that you want and know like women's shoes, just go online and shop. It really saves like so much hassle. And then if you don't know what your size is, I'm gonna speak for mostly for US sizes. I don't know if it's the same for like UK and EU sizes, but like if you know your size in like US men's, just add 2. Just add 2. Adding 2 to your shoe size immediately like gives you your size. And if you're like, oh, Kat, I have a 10.5, add 1.5. It literally, the conversion is 1.5, but like you want it to round down to whatever the next full number is. So if you're a 10.5, it's a 12, because that's what I wear. I wear 12s, which by the way, yes, it is a pain in the ass to try and find. Being trans before transition. Being trans after transition. Yeah, listen, it's so good. Like you're miserable beforehand, and leading up to transitioning, it can be really rough just because like you feel so down about everything and extremely like depressed about everything. But whenever you start transitioning and you finally get past that hurdle, oh my god, the world is so much brighter. It's so much better. There's so much out there that you will really enjoy. So trust me when I say it gets better over time. I really do mean it. Trust in the process. It will get better, and you will finally find your place that you need to be and where you want to be. And yeah, Gonzo, Muppet. Gender identity. Gonzo has identified as whatever. I'm telling you. That outfit right there is something that I would see on my wife. My wife is just Gonzo. Yeah, my wife is Gonzo. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that it is. If I could show you some of T's outfits, you'd be like, oh my god, Kat, you have not been kidding. And you know what? I love that about them. I love that is their style, and that is their fit, and that they're happy being that way, and that they're able to just be themselves. So I guess soon though, she's gonna be Dr. T. That'll be neat. I have quite a few Transmasc memes.
No, you can't just become a hot guy like that. What about your chromosomes? Have you ever read a biology textbook, Reno?
Testosterone machine go brrr. You know? Yeah, facts. Listen, go be a hot guy. Who the cares about your chromosomes? They don't mean anything anyways, as we already know. Okay. You're gonna throw basic biology at me? I'm gonna throw advanced biology at you. Have fun with that. Oh wait, you can't read anyway, so what does it even matter? Insert meme of if they could read, they would be so mad at you. You can't. Why dating is hard for straight guys. Trans women with lots of shiny Pokemon. I mean, I would date that girl. Are you kidding me? Wait. Do they have a shiny Hatchrim? If she has a shiny Hatchrim, yes, 100%. She's got me. I mean,
look at this little guy. Look at this girl. Look at her. Look at Santa Love. Oh my god, I love her so much.
Anyways, but yeah, like, I don't know. Don't have any politics. Treat women like women. Treat them like people. Like, how hard is that to do? Like, yeah. Garfield, I'm transitioning. My name is Gene now. Why don't you transition the lasagna from the freezer to the oven, Gene? Okay, listen, it's nice whenever somebody just immediately gets the name right. Like, I don't care how much that person may suck. If they can at least get my name correct and my pronouns right, amazing. I love that. I'm already, yeah. I'm immediately already thinking better of that person. So, yeah. But also, this is typical cat behavior. Like, are you kidding me? I have 3 cats, and like all of them are just like, okay, mom, food? When I hear that we need more women in STEM fields, I'm doing my part. I'm also doing my part. Holy for once, I can't say I ain't doing fucking shit. Well, okay. Actually, I am no longer in the STEM fields because I'm now a video editor and not so much of a computer scientist. But at the same time, yeah, I did my part. I became a woman in STEM. So 07 to all my fellow women in STEM out there. You all are amazing and fantastic, and you are the reason why a lot of research is done and it gets completed. So fragments of very non-cis memories coming to surface. My past egg self. Wait, so that was a sign? Always have been. Yeah, it's kind of the thing of like, we always like repress these memories of like who we were in the past, and we're not really sure how like we feel at the time. And then whenever we go to reflect on all that stuff, and as time goes on and we become more comfortable with who we are, more and more things kind of pop up, and we just go, oh, that was a sign. Is your child transing their gender? Our experts suggest monitoring their online communications and watching for these indicators. TBH, titties be hurtin'. BAE, breasts are excruciating. BFF, been feeling female. WTF, want that feminization. DM, done mailing. Oh my god, is that what those have meant to this entire time? I've been using those wrong. Wait, or have I? Oh my god, I've been sending mixed messages to my friends. Fuck. Oh well, they'll be fine. Like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Wait, at the same time then, have my friends been telling me they've been trans as well? Oh god. Well, hey there. I know some of you might be freaking out, thinking that this is the end of the video, but it's not. This is just me wanting to say thank you to all my patrons and to my Twitch subscribers for supporting me all the way through and up to this point. Thank you so much for everything that you all do, and honestly, I wouldn't be here without you all. So thank you so much, and it's always really great having you all around whenever I'm streaming over on Twitch. Which, hey, by the way, in case you don't know, you should go follow me on Twitch. Go follow me on Twitch. If you have been enjoying the videos and you like how cozy these are, come over to Twitch and hang out, all right? Twitch.tv/Cafe Foxtail. Trust me, we have a lot of fun times. We have a very chaotic time over there, and we just like to vibe. Whether it's me playing Power Wash Sim or playing Magic the Gathering or whatever it may be that I am playing, come hang out, come vibe. You don't have to chat if you don't want to. If you just want to lurk, feel free to lurk. I love all my lurkers just as much as my chatters. So thank you all so much for hanging out and hanging around, and on with the memes. Okay, listen. Trans guy Luigi.
Oh, Mario, I don't think I'm a girl. Okay. Boy?
Boy.
Hey, you got your testosterone shot. We're both gonna have big mustaches. Let's go. Boy?
Boy. 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 Oh my god, absolutely amazing. I love Trans Luigi. That is absolutely fantastic and like just amazing. Like I like what just fantastic. Let this just be like either an AU, like an alternative universe, or some like maybe like canon. I don't give a shit. Listen, if some guys are gonna feel like seen by this character, fantastic. That's great. I love that for you. I know some trans guys already do or like are seen by Mario, but like at the same time, like that's amazing. I'm very happy for you. Pride Month starts in 3 days. Pride isn't brought to you by T-Mobile and Absolute Vodka. It was brought to you by drag queens, trans women throwing bricks, by lesbians and queer women taking care of gay men dying of AIDS in the face of an international government neglect. So real though. Like, let's be honest here. There would be no LGBTQIA plus community without the T. And also be honest here, the reason why the L is at the front is because a lot of lesbian nurses were the ones who helped gay men during the AIDS crisis. So know your queer history. Know that Pride was never a celebration. It was originally a riot. And, you know, if we have to riot again, then we will. Happy Pride, everybody. Get your bricks ready. Wait, but don't pick me up, please. Please don't pick me up. I want uppies, but people just really suck sometimes. I wish there was something I could do about that. Hey, I have a suggestion. Remember, Pride started out as a riot, so... But just please don't pick me up. Like, seriously, I know I'm a brick, but like, please, I would not be good to throw. I promise. I'm very squishy. LGB without the T crowd. Not defending trans rights. Everyone's rights are gone.
How could trans people do this?
They will never know, will they? Like, they will never be able to know or be able to like figure that out. Now, will they? It would just go frustrating because like... You can't just keep dunking on them. Like it's so easy. It's such an easy layup. But like there would need to be LGB without the T. Like it's if you want to like even remotely talk about your rights here in the United States, you can't without like recognizing that it was a black trans woman who first got them for us. All right. So think of black trans woman for getting the rights and being there and fighting for us. Like it's really not that hard. It really isn't. Jesus Christ. Let me go grab the broom. When you meet another trans person in public, No, but actually, it kind of really is like that sometimes because, like, you kind of notice each other and you're just like, are you trans? Are you trans? Are you trans? Are you also trans? Hi. And then you just like want to have a little conversation and kind of like then potentially info dump about whatever the thing that is that you enjoy. So yeah, this is 100% felt, and I definitely get it. I'm scared I won't find a partner because I'm a lesbian in pre-op MTF.
Panic!
I've seen many things about people still accepting a pre-op trans girl, so maybe I have a chance. Calm. I'm also pre-HRT, so I'm essentially just a boy who's a girl purely by word, so I'm definitely not gonna find a girlfriend.
Panic!
You're a girl. Nope, that's it. That's it. Shut up. You're a girl. You're a lesbian. That's it. That's it. Listen, a lot of us already know that it's already like difficult to get onto HRT because of all the barriers that are around it. You are a girl if you say that you're a girl. That's it. That's it. You know, and if there's any lesbian out there who says that they're not going to date you because you're pre-HRT or pre-op, screw them. Absolutely not a ally. Absolutely not a lesbian. Get out of the community. You have no room here. So, but at the same time, like, I kind of get the fear as well because it's just like, but what if I change my mind? And the thing is once you start HRT, you'll know the answer. Like you'll know that answer pretty quickly. So be sure that you're like, you know, you just give yourself the space. And yes, I know you're going to be scared, but I want you to know, give me your hands when I tell you this. You're going to be fine. No one's going to question anything. And those that do aren't really lesbians. Okay? Okay. Now then, go out there, go to the lesbian bar and just have a good time. All right? We're all genderqueer there anyways. No one's looking like absolutely femme or absolutely butch or anything. It's a mix. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself. Just take it easy. The only hole you should care about is the mouth and how much spaghetti goes in it. The Great Papyrus stands for trans rights. Yeah, wait, how much? Okay, I know I can put quite a bit of spaghetti in my mouth. So yeah, no, base, actually, it's so true. Like the only thing that I should be carrying, like the only hole that I should be worrying about is how much food I can stuff into my mouth, which honestly is quite a bit. I can have a lot of coffee in my mouth too, which is so good. I would recommend doing that, but it's a good thing to know, you know? Yeah. What are Mina and Mott's views on Pride Month? Celebrate what makes you unique, understand how far you've come, and respect how far we all have to go. They erase trans people from Stonewall. Remember, Pride began with throwing bricks. Yep, both. Actually, no, honestly, you can think both. You can hold both opinions. It's really not that hard. You can both celebrate the fact that we have come so far and that, you know, you have made a lot of progress yourself. But at the same time, let us not all forget how Pride started. Everyone grab a brick. Please, again, do not grab me. There's gender affirming care everywhere if you've got the eyes to see it. Man who underwent a height BBL surgery, spending $81,000 to grow from 5'5" to 6 foot, has completed over 2 years of physical therapy. Now he's fully recovered and actively practicing various sports. Thoughts? Wait. This is twofold, right? There's one, yeah, cis people who partake in gender affirming care all the time. But also, hey, trans guys, did you know you could just get taller? Like, I guess I had another surgery to your list that you want. But at the same time, yeah, again, everyone benefits from gender affirming care, regardless of if you're cis or trans. Like, everything that you do to like make yourself feel more manly or more womanly, gender affirming care. That's it. Like, the number of guys who have been finding out about binders and him starting to wear binders that gives them like a flatter chest, that way they can like wear certain shirts. Hi, who do you think that was for originally? Who do you think has been wearing them for the longest time? Do you think it's just been for cis men this entire time? Because get out, idiots. Society, you can either be a boy or a girl or some kind of freak. Me, freak. Society, no. Yes. Let me listen. I'm gonna be a freak. That's it. There's nothing else that I gotta say. I'm going to be a freak, and if you have an issue with that, guess what? I don't care. Cry. Anyways, I'm gonna go be my little freak self. That's the girl who thinks the ugly dunking. That's the girl who thinks the ugly duckling is a trans allegory. Me. Wait, is it not? I mean, like, okay, maybe not directly, but like, it has notes to be a trans allegory because, like, we're talking about a duck who can't really figure out who they are, and they can't, like, they think that they can't be beautiful or gracious at all because, you know, that they're hideous at the start. But by the end of it all, when they grow up, they're a beautiful swan. So, like, isn't that what being trans is? Like, you feel like this ugly, hideous person, and then whenever you get onto HRT and you finally, like, grow into the person that you're supposed to be, you are this absolutely amazing and beautiful person. How are those two things different? How is that not a trans allegory? Please tell me how that's not a trans allegory. All right, I'll wait. Please, in the comments. Are you winning, daughter?
What the fuck is this shit?
female voice. I haven't watched any of you guys' voice training videos, but like at the same time, yeah, vocal training is hard. Like voice training is difficult, and to get that voice that you want to pass, all of you girlies out there who are doing it, I salute you. But at the same time, like all the girlies who have done it have really good voices. Like they really honestly do.
You're hairy.
All women have body hair.
You don't have curves.
That's not dysphoria. That's unrealistic body expectations. All women can struggle with them.
You're too tall.
So I look extra cute in heels.
They were saying because you don't pass.
Or maybe they think that I'm pretty. No way to know.
You should be ashamed.
For what? Existing? What would be the point of that? That's how you get dysphoria. That is how you beat dysphoria. Listen, girls, there are many ways to be a woman, and there are various types of women as well. Like, not every woman's going to be extremely short and like hyper feminine or always look the most feminine. There's a lot of variety. And so however you present yourself as a woman is absolutely amazing. So just know the way that you look and the way that you present yourself and the way that you carry yourself is valid. And it's important to know that yes, you are a woman. Why does she get to be pretty and I don't? Where did that come from? Oh, yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how it is. Like, that's literally what happened with me one day. I would, like, the day before I had my crisis, I remember I was just sitting there looking at my wife and just being like, God, I really just want a body like hers. Where did that thought just come from? And then the next day, I had my crisis, and my wife walked in on me and was just like, are you okay? I was just like, no. And that's where it all started. Tumblr, Grindr. Do the gays not like the letter E for some reason? It's LGBT, not leg bet. The rest of us are saving up so the trans girls can have it. Bobby, how dare you hide this gym in the tags? Oh, is that why? Oh, guys, didn't have to. Like, can we? Thank you. Anyways, we need to go get some tea for the trans guys. All right, I feel bad now because of what they say. I don't understand how you can cut off your friends and family over political opinions. What they really mean. I expect you to tolerate my support for policies that actively harm you and your community because your pain is inconvenient and I refuse to change. Blocked. I'm sorry, blocked. Blocked. Again, people don't understand like the weight of their words and like what it means whenever they say,
well, but you can't just do that.
Get out of here. I don't honestly care. If you can't support me or my friends or my community just because your little feelings are hurt, get out of here. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. You do not get to tell me that it's not okay for me to cut off family when you are actively trying to kill me. Last I checked, that's not what family does. So yeah, get out of here. Bye-bye. G.
Oh, gender!
Yes, let's end G. We gotta end. Wait, if your name is G and you're saying this because I know I have a friend who's named G, not about you.
But in G!
I'm so happy to have gender. If you could live in any fictional world, which would you choose? One Piece. Same. It would be so cool to be on a pirate crew and have devil fruit powers and fight the world of the government and yeah. Oh no, I was turned into a woman. Actually, especially like when you know like the entire like story of like One Piece, because like the whole idea is like whenever somebody is like their true like happy self, then that's who the person they become. It's why like, because there are trans characters in One Piece. It's very canonical and like it'd be so great to be like happy and living my best life and I finally get the body that I want because that is what I believe in, that is my conviction, and that is the thing that like makes me extremely happy. So yeah, shave your eyebrows. It's so real. Honestly, that's such a good pick. I can't even like argue with that. 14-year-old me. Why does liking boys feel gay? 28-year-old me. You're trans. Yeah, you're just a gay boy. You're just a gay boy. So it's it's just what it is. And unfortunately, like it's just interesting of like how we don't really think about things until we kind of reflect on it. And we're just like, oh, that's why I felt so gay liking the opposite gender. Ah, I see. Funny how that works. Enough f***ing around. I'm not waiting a year for my boobs to grow. I'm macrodosing estrogen. Oh, those are big estrogen pills. Wait, do you take those sublingually or do you swallow them? Because I can't really swallow them. Can I? Oh, I have an idea. I have a gallon of water. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to dissolve that into my water and I'm going to drink my water. Liquid E. Honestly, E's pretty sweet anyway, so like it probably would be a good drink. The most fun part of any Dungeons & Dragons game for me is silently guessing exactly what internal crisis the players are trying to resolve through the characters they create. Like, please, Colin, tell us more about your beautiful sorcerer who came into her magic later in life.
Don't analyze your friends like that.
They are literally doing it to themselves. I am just a captive audience, and occasionally I prod their psyche with the goblin to see what falls out. It's like, player, my character is a wizard. Me, a goblin stabs you. Player, I'm a girl now. I am barely involved. Again, this is what's so great about like D&D. And again, with video games as well. Of, like, just being able to explore your identity. Like, it doesn't matter if you want to like experiment like with your gender or anything like that, or if you want to like, I don't know, see how you feel about the idea of being like gay or bi. Like, you get to experiment, you get to try, you get to see how things feel, and you get to make decisions and just kind of like figure out what it is that feels right for you. So yeah, I mean, literally whenever I last played D&D with my group of friends, I was playing a character who was just me, but a woman. And it took me so long to figure out that I was just trans. So my wizard really helped me with like discovering my own gender. Also, I kind of feel called out with that last comment by saying my character's a wizard.
I'm a girl now.
That literally me. That was me.
Today, I'm gonna dress cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. Okay, listen, sometimes when it's extremely cold outside, which honestly right now it's not so cold as much, it's going to be getting hotter because it's summer where I am, but in the other hemisphere it is for sure definitely colder. The functionality definitely outweighs being cute, but at the same time, you could, like, there are some like really nice and really cute tights that are also kind of thicker and insulated, so you could still wear the very cute outfit and stay warm. So, you just gotta go find them. Sometimes now I will sacrifice the practicality and the warmth for being cute. I have done it before. Honestly, worth it. Good news. We can finally be girls. This isn't your gender, but we can be a girl. You'll live like a girl. A girl. You'll have a spinny skirt.
Oh my god, I love this TikTok. We can be bees.
I sent that to Kayla and her immediate response was, Cat, what the f? But no, you can just be a girl. You can also just be a man, or you can be non-binary, or whatever it is. Whatever makes you feel the most comfortable to finally be yourself, you can be that. So you just gotta give it a try, all right? You'd be surprised at how happy you could be whenever you just experiment with your gender or with your like identity just a little bit and see what works for you, all right? Yeah, all trans girls are pretty, but me. Did I f***ing stutter? You? Pretty. Yeah, so real. I mean, listen, I know that I will say that I'm a brick and I will always joke about the fact that I'm
hideous.
but I'm actually really not. And I know that I'm cute. And in all honesty, so are you. Do not try to even attempt to tell me that you're not gorgeous, because I got something to tell you, girl. You're fucking gorgeous. And there's nothing that you can say that will tell me otherwise, okay?
Are you insecure about almost never wearing makeup?
Nope, not even a little. Because, and say it with me now, there are as many ways to be a woman as there are women. Now, come on, it's self-care night. I'm gonna paint my nails while watching the most disgusting body horror movie that I can find.
Oh god, not again.
Body horror? Ooh, okay. Well, whatever works for you. But at the same time, yeah, there is as much variation and many ways to be a woman as there are women out there, because like womanhood is not strictly defined by barriers. Because like if you start doing that, then you start excluding women in general who still are women, but aren't going to be women under the strict definition that people want to give. Because like even like when you do the whole like, oh yeah, women are like childbearing females, and it's just like, some women can't have kids, right? Like medically speaking, like some cis women can't have kids. Are they still women?
Well, yeah, but they have a uterus.
Well, but some cis women don't have a uterus.
Well, but
like that's just it though. It's just like they'll continuously move the goalposts as much as they can to try to like be as transphobic as possible. But the issue is that it just ends up going and then like still cutting out cis women. So that's why all these laws are so fucked up, is that they push people out, and they are going to continue doing that until they can have their nice little white cis straight hood. So yeah, I just want you to know that you can be a woman however you want to be a woman. It doesn't matter if you enjoy playing card games like I do, like Magic the Gathering, or painting minis like Warhammer 40k, or playing Dungeons and Dragons, or playing video games, or doing your makeup, or crocheting, or knitting, or sewing, or playing sports, whether it be like softball, basketball, football, whatever it may be. You're still a woman. There's no way that anybody else can define that. So keep being yourself. You are already setting the definition of being a woman for yourself, and that's all that really matters. All right? All right. Good. Okay, this time it's the end, and I know quite a few are probably gonna be really sad, but I hope some of you were able to get a really good nap in. I know quite a few people fall asleep to my streams and to my videos, and honestly, that's a-okay. I greatly appreciate every single last one of you, and it's fantastic that you all do. So I will see you all next time, and actually, something that I do need to do, I need to maybe work on some more collabs. I've been meaning to do so, and I really haven't been sure on who I should collaborate with, so if y'all have any suggestions, I would really appreciate them and hear them out. There's a few people who I have on my mind that I need to reach out to, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out and hanging around, and I will see you next time. Have a lovely day, everybody, and I hope the rest of your week and the rest of Pride goes well for you all. See you for now. Bye-bye. All right. It's Pride. I'm listening to Vana. Let's see how gay I am while we're doing this recording. Not me stopping right in the middle of Vana saying spit, gargle, gargle. This was a mistake. It's Pride Month. Okay, listen, I gotta be gay and listen to whatever I want while I'm recording videos. Not that I don't listen to Vana while I'm recording videos in the first place anyways. So, onward! Take a bite of me. Oh, I know some of the trans girlies are not going to like me just saying that, whispering it.